What's up, y'all, man? It's BCA ready for War now for play. And the video for today is the soft men epidemic, man. The soft men epidemic slash sassy men epidemic. Why she doesn't feel safe with you. Alright? Okay, y'all. We talk about this a lot on my channel, man. The reason why she isn't safe with you is because you lack masculine frame. Okay? You lack masculine frame. Okay? You are lacking the core foundation that makes you a man. You become feminized. And feminized men are birthed from single mothers. I used to be a feminized man myself, so I'm talking about it. A feminized man is a man that adopts principles that women have and lack masculine energy. They lack masculine think, and they lack masculine frame. And at this point now, we see a lot of men transitioning into the soft men era or sassy era, which I'll call it. It's two sides to it. Now, the reason why it's a lot of soft era, type men and stuff, because like I said, stems from in the single mother household, right? Starts there. So whatever the upbringing was and all of that stuff. I'm not gonna get to all of that, but whatever the upbringing was, that's the foundation of how the feminine mindset was adopted by this young man, right? So he didn't really learn things that he needed to do that was a part of masculine frame. And he doesn't really learn them till later on in some cases. Like me, I don't learn masculine frame until when I got older. And I always was trying to figure out why was certain things not really assured in my relationships. And when I look at it, it's because me lacking masculine frame was one of the key pieces of it. Because I didn't know how to pass women's poop test, what they want to call it, right? Poop test, shit test, what they want to say. All right. And when you have these tests about women, a feminized man is not gonna know how to understand to deal with these things. And a prime test that women give is like, what we gonna eat, right? What you want to eat. Now, for me, I would be like, used to be like, oh, baby, no, it's whatever you want, blah blah. But a masculine man say, hey, we eating tacos. That's masculine frame, stuff like that. Being saying, hey, this is what we doing, and not leaving it open to be discussed. Like being able to, hey, we're gonna have tacos and we can get whatever you want tomorrow, right? Like, hey, if we go get tacos today, tomorrow we'll get what you want, and that's it. Like this masculine frame in its like simplest form. And a lot of men are staring away from being masculine because they seen that being masculine has become a weaponized thing now. So, for example, it can be a big deal. He made me eat tacos. I didn't even want tacos. He made me eat them. She probably complaining about that, but she really does value that because she knows that the car dealership, when she go buy that car, she's not gonna want you to accept that first offer that dudes gave. That's what masculine frame comes from. She's gonna want you to rebuttal things and be defensive and be able to fight for your family, right? That's what these tests are. These tests are just making sure that you the protector, provider of the village. That's the reason why they started in the first place. And women do it innately, and some of them do it without knowing, right? And you gotta some do it innately, some do it on purpose. But you also gotta say it comes down to that bare minimum part of it, and that's why we have a soft man epidemic. That is why. A lot of men don't want to have masculine frame. They don't. They just want to be able to just not deal with any of those burdens and stuff like that. But hey, man, we here for a reason. We gotta do what we gotta do. Don't overthink it. But when you look at it, you see how us as men, man, especially when we in feminized frame or blue pill, whatever you want to call it, we are definitely doing things that we don't want to do. Like your girls, oh, y'all want to go do this, whatever. You don't want to do it, you go anyway. Stuff like that. Like people say it's sacrifice, but it still comes down to being feminized frame. It still comes down to being my bad, y'all. It still comes down to being a feminized frame at the end of the day. You just gotta understand that when you are a man, bro, men make the decisions that's necessary. Okay, we make the decisions so women don't have to. They are stressed out about everything else. They would create chaos out of nothing. So we have to be able to be the firm rock for them whenever it's needed. And we can't fluctuate, man. We gotta be in that rock and we gotta stay fast to it. Because once we do that, we'll be able to see the benefits and the fruits of our labor. Fruits of our labor is really us really focusing on our purpose, doing everything for our purpose, and doing that is gonna breed everything else. So once we do that and lock in, and oh my gosh, and fitness, man, fitness is a huge thing, bros. Y'all get in the gym. I'm telling y'all, that's another reason why y'all soft the era, because y'all not in the gym either. I've seen a lot of fluffy people in the soft era, because you actually are soft, literally fluffy. Like, come on, man, gotta work on that. All right, get in the gym, man. Eat right. Those things are gonna help you not be as soft. I think obviously like getting yourself a proper balanced diet. You know what I'm saying? Those things are gonna help you get out of it. But the reason why I see a lot of men do it is because they just don't want the responsibility and don't really want to deal with what comes with women nowadays, stuff like this. So they'd rather just be in a single era, in a soft era where they come and go as they please, do what they want to do, whatever, and that's their life. And that's fine. But I think eventually most men do want to have their relationship, their marriage, that all of those things, be per pill. They want all of that. They say they don't, but at the end of the day, a lot of men want that, man. At the end of the day, marriage, kids, that's what everybody wants. Even though they say they don't want it, deep down, that's really the reason why we're here, right? Like, to multiply. So, whatever is going on in your life right now, especially from the dating phase or from a men phase, like, they just talked about it in the Den of Thieves podcast, man. Shout out to Kurt Franklin, and talked about how, it's hard in relationships and like mental health, all that type of stuff. It is true. It is a lot of obstacles with that, but you got to be able to push through those things and understand that acquiring masculine frame will change your life. Once you do that, you're not going to, all this goofy stuff everybody complaining about, like I said, like I always talk about, all these men complaining about women on these channels, man, I'm telling y'all, once you understand that the women are going to do whatever they want to do, let it be. Like Kendrick said, it was only right for me to let it go. That's what you got to do every time. Because the more you get into this phase of like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Bruh, I just go back to Eve every single time. That's all I do. Go back to Eve. That's it. When Eve did what she did, I'm like, yep, what's the difference now? What's the difference now? And just hopefully you can attract somebody that's traditional in the meantime and go from there. But, man, soft man epidemic, you got to stop, man. We got to adopt masculine energy. Even if you don't want to, you got to. You got to adopt masculine energy, man, and masculine frame, and be able to just move with it and be intentional about what you do, man, and stand on business about things you say, and that's it. I mean, it ain't really nothing much else to it. I think that a lot of the feminized ways is just, going back, having a discussion and talking like, oh, nah, bro. Masculine energy, masculine frame, hey, this is what it is, and that's it. And if you want to talk about it further, we'll talk about it another time. But right now, this is the decision that's made. And when the decision is made, that's it. And then you want to rehash or to have an after action meeting, we can. But that's it. I'm just telling y'all, man, y'all really gotta get on this masculine frame stuff and adopting it and being able to follow through with it, because there's some women that's gonna get you off of your masculine frame. They just are. But you gotta be ready for it. Be prepared. Be ready. And go from there, man. But soft man epidemic, I'm sorry for you women out here, because y'all trying to find masculine, men with masculine energy and stuff, and it's a lot of feminized men in the world, a lot of them. And it starts with basic conversation like these. You can talk about dating, for a prime example, and you can see if the woman is modern or traditional, and then the woman can see if she's dealing with a feminized man or a masculine man. All of it from just that conversation about dating. You can see it all from there. I'm telling you, they snitch on themselves and they talk. You know me, I'm a certified yapper anyway. but yeah, y'all, that's the measure for today, man. BCA out.